In this video, I'm going to show you different techniques that you can do foam rolling your neck muscles. To start, I recommend a 6-inch wide foam roller. This one here I have is 36 inches long, but you can do it with one that's a little bit shorter. I find that the firmer your foam roller is for this area of the body, the better. So the first muscles in the neck I'm going to work on are called the sternocleidomastoid and scalenes. This is that bulging neck muscle that runs from your clavicle up behind your ear and all the muscles underneath that. These muscles get tight from being sympathetic or being in the fight or flight response. They help us breathe, but when we're not breathing parasympathetically or we're not using our diaphragm enough, they tend to be doing too much work. And if you think about it, we breathe 26,000 times a day. It's highly likely that if you're not breathing right, that you are working these muscles into a frenzy. And I'm going to teach you how to untie that. However, if you find that you get on this foam roller and it's very, very tight, I highly recommend you go and watch my How to Breathe video and begin a practice of diaphragmatic breathing so that you don't have to keep undoing a bad breathing pattern. So, the foam roller itself is going to be at a tilted angle. Not too much, not too little. I'll show you from another angle on this video. But when it is, I'm going to place my neck over the foam roller. My legs can be wherever it's comfortable. And I want to think about bringing my neck like a rainbow over the foam roller. Now, some of you may feel this already tight, and others might need a little bit more pressure. To increase or decrease pressure, I simply take my rib cage and I move it up towards the ceiling, and that adds pressure. So I'm in control here. I am my massage therapist. I tell myself how much more pressure and how little. Now, from here, we want to begin to roll our head forward and roll back, looking for those tight spots. And when you find them, again, you want to be at that level 2 out of 3 pain. And if you don't know what I'm saying, I suggest you run back to the beginning of this playlist and watch my How to Foam Roll video. Once you find that tight spot, just go ahead and stop and breathe. Wait for the release and roll to the next place. That is how you foam roll your sternocleidomastoid and your scalenes on your neck. Now, let's foam roll the suboccipitals. These guys are little tiny guys right in the back of your head. They get tight because most of us sitting at a desk all day don't always have the best posture. Well, in sitting at the desk, my eyes have to be level with the horizon, usually my computer, and the muscles that are doing that all day long are these little tiny suboccipitals. When they're tight, oftentimes you feel like you have a headache. It just doesn't feel that good. So I use this same foam roller. Sometimes I use other tools like lacrosse balls, 2 of them in a sock, or it's also known as a peanut. You can buy something put together. But for the sake of this video, let's go ahead and use this foam roller. You're going to lay on your back and place the foam roller right underneath the occipital shelf. In other words, the edge of your skull. Once there, you're going to roll left and right. Sometimes you might want to adjust it and put it a little further up or a little further down. And I find that just a rhythmic motion, like tides coming in and tides coming out, really sends waves of relaxation, not only in my neck, but down my whole body. And usually after a few passes, you will find spots that want a little bit more work than others. And if that's the case, just relax into those areas and breathe until you feel the release, and then continue the work. So that is my foam rolling the neck series. I hope you enjoy and get a lot of relaxation and peace as you work on your neck.